What is going on, YouTube, and thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. Yes, I have been gone for a while. I'm very unmotivated to make videos because I don't have anything to talk about. But I did want to get on here and kind of do a semi-review of a show that I started watching called Bama State Style that comes on Lifetime on Fridays. And I think I'm like 2 or 3 episodes in right now. And the reason why I wanted to do a review about it was because it's about something that I have hands-on experience in, which is about marching bands a marching band at a historically black college university, which is Alabama State. So what the show pretty much is about, it's about the band, obviously. And the show primarily so far has focused on the drum majors, the dance girls, which are called stingettes, the other dance team, which is the honeybees, which are plus size dancers, and that's pretty much it. Now, what I will say I find interesting is that flag girls are always seeming to get the short end of the stick. I mean, as of right now, they haven't said anything about flag girls. Now, most bands are typically made up of, you have your drum majors, you have your band members, which are your horn players, your percussionists, dance girls, flag girls, banner girls. That's kind of the category you may fall into. And in the opening credits of the show, they say like the drum majors, the stingettes, the honeybees, and then the band director. They show like flag girls, but they don't ever like talk about them, which I think is really interesting to have a show about marching band and you don't spotlight all the different parts of the marching band. I don't know if this band has any majorettes, but that's not spotlight, but they might not have any. But I'm just thinking like, dang, flag girls are always getting the short end of the stick. They couldn't get a spot on the TV show. Nobody was interested in their stories. But so far the show is a little entertaining. Based off my time in band for the 3 years that I was in, I could think that our band would have been so entertaining on reality TV because of all the drama that goes on in the band. And it could be that they don't want to show all of that. They want to make it just about the little bit of drama, ain't really drama, but the little bit of drama that they've shown so far, and not really delve into all of the issues that bands have, because relationships within the band alone is enough to make a crazy reality TV show. When I was in college, I played tenor saxophone for a year, and then a lot of people just kept motivating me and telling me that I should try out for drum major. And I tried out for drum major at the end of my freshman year, and I made it along with another guy named Matthew. And so it was 4 of us my sophomore year, and then we added 2 people leave. 1 person left, and we added 2 for my junior year. And so we had 5, and I was a co-head drum major. That 5th year, that 3rd year, I was a co-head drum major because the head drum major that would have been the head drum major from the previous year, he became the school king. So he was doing his kingly duties. So when he wasn't there, of course, I was the head or something like that. And then I got kicked out the band after that, but that's a whole other video. The show is okay. I just want to see more drama within the band. As far as the characters, the students that they have spotlighted so far, being that I'm a drum major, I'm really interested in the drum major storyline, and I think it's interesting how different schools do their drum major stuff. Like for our school, once you made it, you didn't have to retry out again every year. But I totally get the concept and the theory of making the drum major retry out, because it's very easy to get comfortable in your position. But I think the whole storyline with Ray quitting and kind of feeling like he should be there, in my opinion, as a former drum major, I think that because he quit, there's no reason to talk about your desire to still be there or wanting to still be there. Because to me, I see it as you quit, so therefore you made the decision that that is not something that you want to do. So now you have to deal with the consequences of your actions, which is that now you are back on your instrument, which is great for him, because when my band director told me that he no longer wanted me to be drum major, he said, you can go back to your instrument. And I was like, no, I can't. I did not do that, and I quit the band altogether, because I'm not going to go from the highest, I wasn't going to go from the highest position in the band to the lowest position in the band. Like, No, because I didn't do anything. Really, I did nothing to get kicked off, but I'll maybe tell that story later. But I think the whole storyline with Ray wanting to be drum major again, I think is pointless. And I think he comes off a little, and of course this is all opinion based on what I see. I don't know these people. I ain't trying to judge nobody or talk about nobody. But from what they've shown on TV, he does seem to be very, very full of himself. And not to say he doesn't have a right to, but for me, if you were that, I look at it as if you were that confident in yourself and your ability to be a great head drum major, you should not have quit because you were third in rank and not first. Because based on how the storyline is going right now, Bruce, which is the head drum major, seems like he's about to get his title. So he's got to stop the episode to come record this video. So that story is interesting, but I totally get him wanting to be drum major again because of how he feels things are going. So that makes sense to me. But he made his bed, so now you have to lie in it. As far as the Bruce storyline, being a new head drum major, I totally get kind of being in the position and not really knowing what to do, because that's kind of how I felt. It was my third year in band, and I was now a co-head drum major, and having to lead a band along with all the other stuff that was going on. It can be a very stressful position. Being a drum major, period, can be stressful. I think it's really cool that they have the honeybees, which are the plus size dancers. That's interesting. The Stingats, they've only had one episode. They've only been highlighted in one episode, so I guess we'll get more into them. I don't know how many episodes are in this series, but overall, the show is entertaining. I kind of feel like I'm reliving my college days when I was in the band and all that kind of stuff. But the show, like I said, is called Bama State Style. I may start reviewing every episode from here on out and see if I feel like doing that. But I have not been motivated to make any videos, and I'm forcing myself to make this one right now. So, Bama State Style, Lifetime, Friday nights. I don't know what time, 9 o'clock maybe. Check your local listings. But if you've ever been in a high stepping band, a college band at a HBCU, it's definitely a show you might want to check out. I just feel really old watching it now because they all look so young and I feel old. But I've been doing well. We painted the dining room, as you can see, it's purple. It used to be blue, now it's purple. So, if you have anything that you would like for me to discuss, I was going to make a video about Bruce Jenner, but I feel like I would have been offensive, so I decided not to. But if you have anything that you want me to talk about, of course, leave it in the comments. No one does, though. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.